welcome to our podcast for this night. Thank you so much for joining. Quickly, we want to talk about Two Baba, that's Two Face, Innocent Idibia. Yes, our own very beloved legend. Now, the question is this now from frying pan to fire? Because if you've been in the news in the last 12 hours, you'll have been hearing what has been going on with Two Face and his beautiful wife, Honorable Senator Natasha Osaworo. What exactly has been going on? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí ló yẹ ká gbọ́? We've been hearing wuruwuru pé oríṣiríṣi ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pé Natasha and Two Face, they have been doing gbas. In fact, that the gbas has been coming from Honorable Natasha, allegedly. So a particular blogger on Instagram is the one that have been back to back on this particular story. They just got married. Their affair just got known this year. So why is it that there's no ìsinmi? Kilo fa wàhálà tí ò sí ìsinmi between this couple. That's just a snip of the video, but it's not something I can play here. You can go to Cutie Jules on Instagram where you can watch the video because it was ariwo, but one can pick, what was being said. From this particular one that I just shared a few seconds with you, Natasha was heard saying, I'm pregnant for you. She was heard screaming in the car in London when the singer threatened to leave his new wife after she reportedly broke a bottle to cause injuries on Two Baba. So according to Kitty Juice, allegedly, pé wọ́n jà nínú mọ́tò and because ti jọ ń fa gbàgà. Naim, madam, they call her Ni Idibia. The time that she was giving a short speech and she wanted to introduce herself and she said she's Ni Idibia. So nǹkan tó ṣe ń pè ní Ni Idibia nìyẹn. So Natasha is jokingly called Ni Idibia. So in this video, if you go to Cutie Juice page, you see, like I said, one shake in fact the video, like when commotion is going on, so it was even shaky and kind of anything, but we could hear some sentences from the noise and everything. So she's saying that, I'm pregnant too. I'm pregnant for you. I'm pregnant for you. London, ló ti ń ṣe gbàsgbòs nínú mọ́tò. And honestly, they said she mugo. Sorry, I can't use some on words. She mugo. Ó fẹ́ lẹ̀ mọ́ Two Baba lórí, allegedly, according to Cutie Juice. And that was before the police arrived. And if you check on Cutie Juice page, there's a particular picture where Two Face was held beside a building with policemen, when he got arrested. But this happened in October, and it was December 1st, Leni. Now, the question people are asking is, kí ni wàhálà ṣe wá le tó yìí? You guys, maybe you're thinking yín fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé ta ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kí Two Face tó bọ́ta pé I'm not marrying Nani again. And before the end of that month, you came out that you're in love with Natasha Osaworo. Gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn ṣáà dojúrú. Two Face, this is not the peace that you said you are finding, that you found in Natasha. In fact, ilé ìtún ó tún lé nílé. How can you and your wife, yes, you've married her, you did a traditional wedding in our village. And Natasha now in terms of her pedigree. Natasha is a granddaughter of the Esama of Benin. For if you know Benin people, they don't joke with their kings and everything, especially the Esama. So she's from a very renowned family. A family that you can't even hear about them on social media, but they are living large. When you're talking of the families that carry family in Nigeria, that's one of them. Her grandfather is known to have started, I think, the first private university, if I'm correct, or one of the first, Okada University, was also Okada Hair, the first private, what's it called, airline in Nigeria, Okada Hair. I think the Okada Logistics. There's so many, right? And Baba is still there, the wealth is there and everything. So, now having Natasha, who's a grandchild, getting married, having issues, London police, all those kind of things, it doesn't speak well. So let me read what Kriti Juice wrote in another video she shared. Confirmation of legend. Baba was arrested in London over a fight with his wife, Natasha. Remember, the singer's management came out to debunk the news then, right? We got the videos when it was reported, but kept it for further investigations. On that fateful day, the couple got in a messy fight where they both injured each other. The police were called by neighbors who had seen the violence going on. Imagine. How can Two-Face and his wife go to London and yẹ wá lura yín débi pé ẹ tún gúnra yín débi pé wọ́n á pọlọ́pàá fún yín? Should we say Natasha is Two-Face's scammer? Because the truth of the matter is, eléyìí ò dá, this one is not dá, Pẹ̀rọ̀ ò dá, Sùnbọ̀ ò dá. Who is the other woman again? Sùnbọ̀, Pẹ̀rọ̀. I think then Annie no da. Who will now die out of the baby mamas that Two-Face has had? Annie, yes, Annie and him, they were in love, they went through thick and thin together, they did some stuff that they are not proud of to say. Their children are grown and everything, but Annie was one woman that would rather buy herself than Two-Face leaving her. I'm not saying she was perfect in her marriage, right? But she was one woman who she she wasn't having it easy in the marriage. And she was still holding on to hope that this marriage will still work. Oh, remember, I think after COVID 2021 or 2022, when out of the blue she just came out and she was shouting and doing videos that Two-Face has gone to visit Pero. Pero is still sleeping with her husband. Two-Face already with the social media. And people were not like, Pero, kilo de, Pero just drop a line then I'll be like, I'm not the cause of your problem. But I'm out of all the mess. And Pero is happy in her relationship now. In fact, Pero has opened a beautiful, I think, a lounge on the, I think, mainland or island in Lagos. And she does it well. She does it well with her husband, her current husband. That's one baby mama that saw where in the eyes of Two-Face. And they have 3 children together. In fact, she was pregnant. Pero was heavily pregnant for her 3rd child for Two-Face when Two-Face already married Annie. And they went to Dubai for the wedding. And it is reported of how Pero saw she was almost losing it, to be like, oh my God. The constituent of men, not all men, some men, and I generalize, is selfishness. A man will do what he wants to do at any particular point in time. It takes a man who has the fear of God, who is kind-hearted, not to treat you in a way that you can think of going to buy yourself. But Annie was all about Two-Face, doing everything to make the marriage work. She adored the ground that Two-Face stepped on. And that's why after Two-Face did not do again and everything, Annie has never come out to explain anything to anybody. She hasn't come out to drag Two-Face. You will know a woman who really, really gave everything, right? So let's see what Cutie wrote again, because posting Opo Goni. You don't hear them? So, like I said again, if you're just joining, good evening, you're welcome. You can go to Cutie Juice page on Instagram. There are a series of videos and she captioned them accordingly. So this is one of them where Two-Face and Natasha were arguing, shouting and screaming in the supermarket where there are other customers. You can hear Natasha say, "Why are you shouting at me? What's the problem? Waiting the happen." I'm thinking, kí ló dé? Agbèrò gan tó bá dé London gan máa just ara ẹ̀ ni. So how much more somebody like Two-Face and Natasha, who is from a stinkingly wealthy background, who is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, whatever thing, tánú àtọ́kọ̀ ò kí ń jà. A lot of couples, ìgbà míì wà tó pé wọ́n jà tó yẹ pé wọ́n là pé kán tiẹ̀ sá lọ fúnra wọn ni. But when you now get to a supermarket, ẹ wá ń jà, ẹ sọra yín dàgbèrò, ẹ wá ń jà. And that's what somebody just did the video. You can go and check Kitty Juice's page. And I'm thinking, ṣé kò ṣe pọ́n ti gba Saturday lọ́wọ́ Two-Face, wọ́n á gbé Sunday lọ lọ́wọ́? Because this is not normal. And I'll read the comment, the caption under this video. Come and see, Pokripo. Natasha shouting on legend in a shop in London on 2nd October 2025, while many shoppers look away for their safety. The cause of the argument was reportedly because Natasha said her husband was getting attention from the promoter. I don't even know what to say about Two-Faces. Let's just move into the comment section and read a few. Somebody said, Shebi, he said Annie's love was too much. Oh yeah, our legend stays the other side. Somebody else said, Shebi, then say men said to where there is peace. This one now war. Somebody else said, before a Nigerian woman will leave her marriage, know that she has gone through fire and brimstone. So any divorced man you see, ask questions. Well, okay. Somebody else said, normal relationship fight be this inside supermarket for London. Another said, imagine living in the same house with a woman whose voice is louder than yours. Peace of mind, is that you? Another person said, now every day you go, they shout for me. This woman won't take what our girl might have taken, no. Another said, the same Annie no good, but she no disrespect him any day for public. In fact, the see finish when Two-Face don't experience since he follow Natasha now 10,000 yards. Low key, he go regret in life. He the reason I say as he won't go back beg Annie. Another said, Annie, better go sip some good wine and get in the pool. Live your life, girl. Let Kama do her work. Another person said, you go first see signs before wonders. This marriage is eternal. Another said, wow, she's so peaceful and kind. Love to see through love. Next time, congratulations, Two-Face. Somebody said, peace of mind won't buy innocence. Okay. The comments are much, about 3,220 comments on this particular video on Cutie Juice page. Now, this evening, Daddy Freeze did a live video. Please go to Daddy Freeze's page on YouTube. So many things happened. Daddy Freeze was trying to get the feel from people to say, what is this going on now? What's this thing we are hearing about Natasha? Because Daddy Freeze has a relationship with Two-Face, he's close to one of his brothers or something. So he was trying to use his journalistic instinct to manage the situation. Only reason to but if you watch the video, you understand where I'm coming from. Because Daddy Freeze did not link to the right. He didn't link to the left. In fact, he was moderating to the people that joined his live, saying, let's watch the words we are using. Let's be careful of litigation. Let's use allegedly. Okay, Natasha too can come and say aside. So it was very journalistic in his approach. But the summary of it all is that two women came saying that they know Innocent very well. He's a very good man. Two-Face, don't you innocent? That's a very good man. One woman was even saying, Two-Face has helped her before, that Two-Face is not going through the normal thing, that the boy no day say, this one no be clear eye. So then 2 other guys joined, one of whom is called Kaka. They were members of Two-Face's management. So they are ex-management team of Two-Face. They now started opening kasala, saying that the account where Two-Face they take receive money, the line or the phone they for Natasha hand. So any money where anybody pay innocent Two-Face, Natasha go see the alerts. Ha. And Tarifi said, "Are you sure? Which one is allegedly? Put allegedly." There were some statements the guy said allegedly. There were some the guy said he was sure, he's not adding allegedly. Okay, the guy continued saying that there was even that they now asked, okay, Annie and Two-Face say they don't divorce. The guy said he doesn't think so. And that he doesn't think Natasha too has divorced from, because she has a child. She was married. She has a child for her first husband. That he doesn't think Natasha is divorced. That he doesn't even think Two-Face knows that Natasha is yet to divorce her ex-husband, allegedly. So he added allegedly to that one. So it's quite an interesting video, but it's quite painful at the same time. Now, the icing on the cake of that particular Daddy Freeze's video was when Two-Face joined Daddy Freeze's live just this evening. So be Two-Face join live nearby, but she wrote YouTube about, this is our legend, fine boy, no pimple. Our African king, Theo Logger. Now we just hear guru 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 for background. That was Natasha. Lotun pariwo mora won lórí live video. And Two-Face was trying to caution his ex-management team who were already jabbering for the freeze and to all of us online that they should shut the F off. If you word here, that's why I can't even play this tiny seconds video that people have been carrying around. Two-Face was just shouting, "Shut the F off! Shut the F off!" Our management team about will buy. Natasha no pariwo ni background. Long pariwo. The phone was going right, going left. You could see that we're tussling. I said, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Wọ́n pè yín lẹ́ran ẹ tún gbọ́mọ ẹran jó. Cutie Juice were delivering videos of bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lura yín ṣe léṣe. You now join Daddy Freeze's program again. Ẹ tún lura yín ṣe léṣe. Ẹ tún lọ fóònù gbàmọ́ra yín lórí. So what else do we? What else? How do they want to clear it? I don't understand. So now the question is, Two-Face's mama cried out the first time when he started going out with Natasha and all that, saying, "Nigerians, please help me, oh. Natasha don't put bead for my child hand on his neck, yo. Make she come out, mo." Now mama cry, but he say, "Mama, ndo, oh yeah, pray, oh yeah, fast, oh yeah, do this." 3 months after, Two-Face got married to this same Natasha. And guess who was there smiling and dancing? The same Two-Face's mama. And people were like, Mama, maybe you said he put chain and bead for your child's neck. So you don't agree, say she's a good woman now. You attended the wedding, you're happy. No problem. Look, we face our lane. So mama now hearing all of this now. Mama, no come out again. No. Don't come and cry out to Nigerians again. No. Two-Face is your package. The good side of it is yours, which you have enjoyed. To God be the glory. And you will keep enjoying like Barolong. Now, this downside of him, Emma Fomi Lonio. You use waiting. You will use water to digest it. That is what motherhood is all about. It's never an easy journey. If you have pampered your child so much that he doesn't have respect for women, what those first baby mamas of Two-Face went through. Let me mention a name because it's all testimony now. Apart from Quero that I spoke briefly about earlier. The other lady is Sumba Adeoye. Yeah, she's now married. She's a pastor's wife. A very respectable pastor, I must say. Sumba is enjoying her marriage. She has 2 handsome boys for her pastor husband. Sumba has given narration, I think, in City People or Fame magazine many years ago when she left Two-Face. She was a banker, and she was into, I think, event decoration, very industrious woman. And she lived with Two-Face at that time. Obi my firstborn, Obi secondborn. But she now saw that, that's why if I'm living with this guy, I have 2 kids for him. He wasn't responsible. And she said one day she just called him and said, okay, is this relationship going anywhere? Is there any plan? What are we doing? Do you still love me? And Two-Face could not respond. That was when she knew that. Sumbo, run. This story, I remember I read it in Fame magazine or National Encomium or City People years ago. If you go on Google, you can find it there. That was when the girl said she would cry, carry her ngwangwa, went back to her parents' house, continued her banking job, became a church woman, going to church. And you know how it is in our society. You got married, you have two sons for Two-Face, and those two sons, they look like Two-Face like no man business. You have two sons for Two-Face. Yeah, he marry you. Now you're back to your father's house. Who go marry you with two children? But God showed her mercy. I'm saying this just as a testament to how God answers prayers. At that point, their pastor lost his wife. May her soul rest in peace. Then years later, she got married to the same pastor, and they've been together. In fact, she didn't have a child. I think it's about 5 years after I'm married to the pastor, but to God be the glory now. Their home is full of children. She's happy. She's beautiful. If you see her page, how she dances with her husband honors her. She honors her husband. They go for conferences. The husband is not all this pastor, or those ones engaging. No, the man is just doing his thing, and God is blessing them. She's happy. She's fulfilled. And her sons are doing well. I intentionally brought this part because a lot of women you think, okay, because you've made a mistake as a baby mama, you didn't get married, or even you got married, then your life. No, you have to keep going on so that man that God says he will take care of you will not meet you in pieces. You should be very intentional. We should be very intentional about our lives, regardless. God no tell us say it go easy. People where they inside married, they shout, "On tami on romi." Those where they outside, they shout as single women, "On tami on romi." Choose your own hard though, and navigate through. So now, Natasha is not Eronriro. On show Two-Face, busa ni. And Two-Face cannot mess around with Natasha just anyhow. Ẹgbọ́n ẹni tí bàbá Natasha jẹ́ ní Benin. Àní sọ jù yẹn lọ. Ọlọ́run tó fẹ́ fi ẹgbá tó fẹ́ fi lá Two-Face ìdí ló jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe sọ́rọ̀ àwọn family yẹn. And Natasha just put to bed. In fact, I think she had a cesarean session. Kò tí ì pé 2 months. So they have a barely 2-month-old baby. Lọ́dẹ̀ tí ń fi kinní gúnra wọn, tó ń lura wọn ṣe léṣe, tó tún bọ́ sórí life daddy freeze and started doing gburugbegi gbasgbos. So, this is the update that we said we should come and give you today. And Annie has posted a picture on her page. I think she was on a couch, not entirely lying down, this kind of pepper them sitting down. They capture a bear. Kind of pepper them sitting down. But really, these days, karma is too close by. You know the way when you have a fast internet connectivity and you go on your Google Chrome and you are just trying to type something, sharp. Come out, options by let's men behave better. And we mothers, should we say our mothers did not do well with some of our men? I don't know. But there's so much attention on raising the girl child to be a responsible woman. But there's really less attention on the boy child to be a responsible man. Remember when Natasha and Two-Face I think they were about to get married or they just got married. And Two-Face went on this Nedu's former show, Glitch Studio or something. And Two-Face was misyanning, saying that there is no way a man can be satisfied with one woman. Ọjọ́ kejì wọ́n bí Two-Face dá. He quickly did an apology. How can you never even divorce Annie? No proper divorce. You don't leave that one. You don't dey carry Natasha up and down. Yes, you now went to a podcast and you're now saying that one woman no fit do for one man. That's a man. The thing can come up anytime. One obire 24 hours later, she apology. So it shows that we celebrate lack of self-control in men as a society. Yes, the same man, the man is polygamous, is shaking it, but does it mean that they should now be without control? Let's see as the events play out. But honestly, Two-Face's family should keep praying. Because, it's just a pattern. Yes, he might have had a toxic relationship or marriage with Annie, according to revelation by this lover. But I thought that's quick way to now start dating. He should let himself breathe. I don't know. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú wa. So, aproko tí a mú wá fún yín lálẹ́ yìí nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ àṣìnà. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kẹ́mi Two-Face náà bọ́ sí. May God spare his life. May God make him, because Natasha must not leave Two-Face. So, who do you want to leave Two-Face for? Father of nation. Who do you want to leave him for? So anything we go make them leave each other. They are joined together, or they did wedding, this same year. So God will help them navigate the waters of their marriage. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.